Welcome to Playlist 2 of OptiMind. Having covered the foundational concepts of optimization, we are now diving into one of the most powerful, widely used, and elegant branches of mathematical optimization, linear programming, or LP. Whether it's optimizing factory production, routing supply chains, allocating financial portfolios, or even scheduling airline flights, linear programming is the workhorse of modern decision-making. So, what exactly makes an optimization problem linear? A linear program is a mathematical model where both the objective function and all constraints are strictly linear relationships. Linearity comes down to two simple mathematical properties: additivity and proportionality. Proportionality means if you double your input, your output doubles exactly. If making one wooden table brings $20 in profit, making 10 tables brings $200. There are no diminishing returns or bulk discounts in pure linear models. Additivity means the total effect of all variables is simply the sum of their individual effects. The total profit is the profit from tables plus the profit from chairs, no weird interactions between variables like multiplying x1 by x2. Because of these two rules, a linear programming problem always forms a flat, straight-edge geometric space, called a convex polytope or polyhedron. In a standard LP problem, we aim to maximize or minimize a linear objective function, subject to linear inequality or equality constraints, with non-negativity restrictions on our variables, meaning you cannot produce negative tables or negative chairs. Why is linear programming so popular? Because linearity allows us to solve massive real-world problems with millions of variables and constraints in just seconds using algorithms like the Simplex method and interior point methods. In our next video, Video 2.2, we will look at how to solve a 2D linear program visually using the graphical method. If you're excited to master linear programming, smash the like button, subscribe to OptiMind, and drop a comment below. Have you ever encountered a linear programming problem in your work or studies? See you in Video 2.2.